Hi everybody, I hope you're doing well. I just kind of wanted to talk about something today that has come up. I have my appointment finally tomorrow for my DBT assessment, and it's going to be 2 hours long, so I'm a little bit nervous about it, but I kind of just wanted to talk a little bit about it. So what DBT is, if you're not familiar, is a dialectical behavior therapy. It's a form of psychotherapy that was originally developed by Marcia M. Linehan. She was a psychology researcher at the University of Washington. And this type of therapy is specifically to treat people with borderline personality disorder. And I'm very excited to get in there. I really feel it's one of the last steps that, it's specifically designed for emotional dysregulation. And I'm just really excited to have, step-by-step skills and a way to really learn more about myself and how to cope. So it's really neat because I'm just reading a little bit of a description off Wikipedia. I can put a link in the description below for you guys if you want to take a look. I'm just going to skim through some of the stuff here. But it's really neat because DBT combines standard cognitive behavioral techniques for emotion regulation and reality testing with concepts of distress tolerance, acceptance, and mindful awareness, largely derived from Buddhist meditative practice. So that's very, very exciting, and it sounds so promising. Research indicates that DBT is also effective in training patients who present varied symptoms and behaviors associated with spectrum mood disorders, including self-injury. I'm going to see what's under spectrum here. Well, there's lots. I can read them to you if you're at all interested. So we have attention deficit hyperactivity disorder, so ADHD, bipolar disorder, body dysmorphic disorder, bulimia nervosa and other eating disorders, cataplexy, dysthymia, general anxiety disorder, so GAD, hypersexuality, irritable bowel syndrome. That doesn't sound right. That is actually something I also struggle with most of my life now. But I feel it's really stress related, so maybe, I don't know, that's different. Impulse control disorders, kleptomania, so, impulsivity in regards to stealing, migraines, major depressive disorder, narcolepsy, obsessive compulsive disorder, oppositional defiant disorder, panic disorder, post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, premenstrual dysphoric disorder, social anxiety disorder, SAD. And then we have a couple more that may be a part of the spectrum. Chronic pain, intermittent explosive disorder, pathological gambling, personality disorders, so other ones, pyromania, substance abuse, addiction, and trichotillomania. I don't remember what that is, but so quite a bit of stuff. But we're going to be talking about BPD. So many acronyms. So I'm going to go over, so DBT, it's said to involve two components. So you'll have your individual therapy, and then you have your group therapy. And I was really nervous to go into group therapy before, to be honest, because to sit around a room, with a bunch of strangers, and if any of you are like me, I'm not a huge fan of people in general anyways. I find small talk very boring, and I'm usually kind of stuck in my head with my own thoughts. So, but to be honest, I really feel that it was an amazing experience and that I needed it, because once you let yourself, open up and you gotta say to yourself, there's only so much time I have here, and I just said I'm gonna give it my all. And I actually learned a lot of stuff about myself because I was in a group atmosphere. So, and there's a lot of people that I found either I related to them or they related to me. So I know that group therapy can be the idea of it can be very anxiety ridden, but just coming from my experience, I just want to let you guys know that it can be a very good thing if you let it be a very good thing. It definitely tested a lot of my anger issues as well. The fight or flight. I've always been one to kind of just storm out of the room because I can't handle it. And I was tested a lot with that kind of stuff, so it really made me open my eyes. Okay, so there's 4 modules in DBT. And the first one listed here is mindfulness. I'm sure a lot of you have heard about mindfulness before, but it's one of the core concepts behind all elements of this therapy. It's considered the foundation for the other skills that you're taught, and it helps the individuals accept and to tolerate the powerful emotions that they may feel when challenging their habits or exposing themselves to upsetting situations. The concept of mindfulness and the meditative exercises used to teach it, it says it derived from traditional Buddhist practice. I'm not done talking today. Though the version taught in DBT does not involve any religious or metaphysical concepts. I can just do that on my own at home anyways. Not so much religious though. Within DBT, it is the capacity to pay attention non-judgmentally to the present moment, about living in the moment and experiencing one's emotions and senses fully, yet with perspective. So actually quite a few of my ASMR videos on my other channel deal with a lot of this kind of stuff, and that's one of the things I really feel ASMR is great for, because you're in the moment and you're paying attention to how you feel, and you're trying to see if you're getting any tingles or how you feel, relaxation wise. So okay, I'm not gonna read all of those because it kind of just goes over some more details. So the next module is distress tolerance, and this one I really feel this would be very good for me. So let's just go here. Okay. So distress tolerance is a non-judgmental stance. It means that it is not one of approval or resignation. The goal is to become capable of calming, recognizing negative emotions and their impact, rather than becoming... I have a fly trying to fly into my mouth. I don't know where this thing came from. Sorry. Where the heck was I? Rather than becoming overwhelmed or hiding from them. This allows individuals to make wise decisions about whether and how to take action, rather than falling into the intense, desperate, and often destructive emotional reactions that are part of borderline personality disorder. Don't we all know? So there's self-soothing is part of distress tolerance. You know, how to take care of yourself, have a bath, meditate, yoga, exercise, whatever. Lots of stuff like radical acceptance, turning the mind. And we have the emotional regulation. They go into quite a bit of detail here, so I'll put a link in the description for this. It's pretty amazing. We have the interpersonal effectiveness, so problem solving, effective strategies for asking what one needs, saying no, and coping with interpersonal conflict. Individuals with BPD frequently possess good interpersonal skills in a general sense. The problems arise, I'm making things up now. The problems arise in the application of these skills to specific situations. You know, I had a pretty crappy 2 weeks dealing with just stupid drama in my life. A friend of a friend kind of thing, and I couldn't handle it. I was shaking, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. But I didn't want to come out and say what I really wanted to say because I knew it would have just made it worse. But, I was mad. So this could have helped at that time. So, okay. So it kind of just goes over, you have diary cards that you do. I don't really know. It's a lot of interactive type therapy, which I like. I really like that. It's not just sitting and talking about things. That's hard for me sometimes because I have a very, very bad memory. And although I have been, I could have like a slight epiphany that day and go, wow, maybe this is, maybe I can do that. That'll really help me, or, anything like that. I just forget about it and go back to my old ways. So, if any of you have done this therapy, just let me know in the comments section what your experiences were. I'm thinking of doing a DBT vlog. I would like to go through at least once a week and kind of just describe my experiences with it and kind of take you through what's involved and kind of just talk about things. So thank you guys for listening, and I will keep you updated. And once again, I hope you're all doing well. And if anybody needs to talk, I'm always here. So take care and stay strong, and I love you guys.